Welcome back to our channel. My name is Daniel, and in this video today I want to talk about the issue of being current and some of the documents that you need to have ready as you prepare to receive your second notification letters. If your case number is current for visa interviews, please just have the following documents ready for your visa interviews, because your 2NL is likely to come any time from now for DV Lottery 2026 and some of the DV Lottery 2025 who are waiting with a positive mind. If you are current, just print your DS260 confirmation page, all confirmation pages for you and all your derivatives in your application. If you did apply your DV Lottery or you participated as a family, so you'll have to print out their confirmation pages of the DS260. Make sure you have also a valid and unexpired police clearance for you and all your derivatives in your applications who are above the age of 17 years. And if you, as the principal applicant or any member in your application above the age of 17 years who has ever lived in any foreign country for the period of over 1 year, you must make sure that you obtain a PCC, the police clearance from that country you may have lived or your derivatives might have lived for over 1 year. Also make sure you and your derivatives have a valid and unexpired passports with enough pages that are left for visa stamping. The passports must be having more than 6 months expiry dates from the time the visas are going to be issued. So if you have a passport which is likely to expire before you go for your visa interviews, it's advisable that you replace that passport right away, because during your visa interviews, if your visa is successive and you are supposed to be given that visa, then you will not be awarded the visa. You will be told to go and replace the passport. And sometimes you understand where we come from. Some other countries take long time to process the international passports. So it's advisable that you be aware about it, and if you have to replace or get a new one, please do so as early as you can. Also make sure that you have a valid birth certificates for you and all your derivatives, and make sure that the names and the spellings of your names and of that of your derivatives in both the birth certificates and the passports are the same. So if you have issues with the names, the way they appear in your passport and in the birth certificate, you get that they are not rhyming, therefore you need to do something about it. Get a document to support your claim, or if you can, correct those documents such that the names are the same. You also need to have your high school certificates ready and a copy of the same before you go for your visa interviews. And for those ones who have been asking about the high school certificate and who is supposed to certify the high school certificate in the DV Lottery process, it is only the principal applicant who needs to verify or certify his or a high school certificate. So I think that one has been answered for those ones who have been having issues over the same. The other thing that you need to have, if you are married, make sure that you have your marriage certificate. And if you are divorced, make sure that you have a divorce certificate. And if you are separated, have the separation papers ready before you go for your visa interviews. And in the case of divorce or separation, and you have kids in your DV lottery applications, make sure you also obtain a consent letter from your spouse before you go for the visa interviews. And if your spouse is deceased, also make sure that you have a death certificate over the same before going for your visa interviews. And for those with adopted kids, make sure you have a genuine adoption papers or documents for all the kids or children that you are adopting and appearing in your DV lottery applications. Once you receive your second notification letter, make sure you download that notification, print several copies of the same second notification letters, because they will be required during your medical examination and during your visa interviews. Then finally, if your embassy requires Form I-134, affidavit of support from your host, make sure that it is obtained and check whether page 9 of that affidavit of support is signed by your host, and also request your host to send along with Form I-134 the tax return documents. So guys, those are some of the things that you need to come up with as you wait for your second notification. And this form affidavit of support comes with accompanying documents that identifies the host that these documents he or she has sent to you are his documents. So you need identification documents like copy of the bio of the passport or the green card copy. So guys, make sure you obtain all those if your embassy requires that. Thank you for being so supportive to us. Thank you for supporting our course. See you in our next video. Bye bye.